Make some noise for building a better spaceship.
My name is Adam Bryce Holt.
My name is Vinn Lombardo.
My name is Facundo.
My name is Rick Johnson. We zipped it out to LA, me and Adam in '99.
I was able to pack up my little piece of crap drum set and a week's worth of clothes and $500.
Start a project, we keep it going, then it would just fall. Start another one, it'd fall. So we were always looking for the right project, the right singer, the right fit.
Trying to find the right group of guys that's dedicated to go somewhere.
Me and Adam and Ross all grew up in the same hometown in Texas, a little place called New Caney.
Last Christmas, Adam came back. We'd always been really good friends. We jammed together before, and he came out and told me what he had going on. He had a demo of a song they had done out here, and he let me hear it, and I was just like, whoa, blown away. And I always told myself if I ever had a chance to play with Adam again that I would, because he was such a good drummer. He asked me if I wanted to come out here and play, and I was all over it. Moved out like the next month. Tony Soich, who's made all of our dreams come true.
Took one of the CDs of some songs that me and my friend Rick had put together, and he gave me $1,000. And I came back with 3 more songs.
He sat there and told me he was going to be a rock star, and I believed him more than I've ever believed anybody that ever told me anything.
Tony's the smart one. He knows business. He's doing all he can to get us to the next level.
So I thought, you know what, I'll try to help these guys out a little bit and maybe help them get their shot, at making it.
We finished the first demo with Pete, Drop Sonic. We had that thing going, and then it fell to pieces right before we were about to break out and start playing and get things moving.
So we got a new singer named Aaron. Didn't really work out with him too much. He was kind of didn't really fit our music that well.
Now it's like back to square one. Without a singer, maybe we should go back and get this other singer.
I remember I called Tony up at like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I was kind of like, I wasn't really crying, but I kind of felt bad because I knew that this money that he'd already put into, he was going to automatically think that it was a waste. And I swore to him, I was like, look buddy, we will not waste any time. We will find this puzzle piece.
That was a big moment. That was one of the key moments of this band, because I sat there looking at those guys and I could see that this is like their whole world. I get a little emotional because it's, I don't know why, but I could see that this was their whole world.
We were going through so many struggles. We were putting in ads. We were putting in 2-inch by 1-inch ads that cost like $150 every 2 weeks into the Music Connection magazine.
We interviewed some people, had some people come by.
October 8th was the day that Vinn walked in and sang Boo Hoo in the recording studio. We brought him in and dumped the vocals off a song that we already had.
Totally blew us away. Took our favorite song from our other singer, which I thought, man, we won't find anything better than this, and then made that song our new favorite song.
When we were playing it back, we were just jumping around like idiots. like I was back in 6th grade.
Yeah.
And I was like, this band is all right.
Vinn came in, more like a brother, like me, Adam, and Rick.
The vibe, the people, more than anything brought me into this project. The other great thing about them is, and you also can't replace this with anybody, they grew up together. They grew up playing music together in and out of bands in a small town in Texas. You can't replace that.
This band's great. We write good songs, we all get along, we work off each other well.
I've never been able to play bass as good as I am with Adam or Rick or Vinn. They just bring out the best in me pretty much.
Vinn has got this style that makes me want to jump up and play the drums a little bit better than any other singer I've ever been with.
Something in that room, it's a chemistry. Usually you do, oh, that's good, that sucks, that sucks, that sucks. It was like, that's good, that's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. It was like, wow.
Trying to think of a band name actually for the last two and a half months when they told us that we might have to change it because there's another band named Drop Sonic in Ohio. So we're like, oh shit, all this work, and we gotta think of a band name, and we couldn't think of one.
California slips into the sea.
So it's like 3 in the morning, right? We're all supposed to meet up, and of course Adam is late, like always. Finally get to Vegas, we're all exhausted, tired, ready to just go get in our rooms and crash out. Come to find it, we don't have any rooms. So we have to wait for like 8 hours to, finally get in our rooms.
Oh God, just open the door.
Oh God, we've been screwed.
We'll ride the roller coaster tomorrow.
No, we're not here tomorrow. We gotta leave at 12 in the morning. We gotta leave at 6
The journey
in the morning.
continues.
So our personalities are totally different. Adam's really rambunctious, and he's like the energy of the group.
Ross is just kind of like on another planet. He's just cool. He's already a rock star.
Rick is pretty much the thinker of the bunch. I want to sit down and actually think about everything.
Vinn is very stubborn and very talented at the same time.
And when we're not playing, sometimes, it's hard for us to communicate.
Nah, man, there's food right here, man. Let's don't walk anymore.
Right there. I don't want to eat a fucking hamburger. I want to eat.
You drove all the way to Vegas to eat at Denny's?
We drove all the way to Vegas to eat Carl's Jr.?
You drove all the way to Vegas to fight on the corner like this? We gotta decide the band name though.
Do we have to do it today? Because we can always say drop something.
Let's do it today. I know you hate this, but how about hippity dippity? No.
We are here at the beach in Las Vegas, Nevada. The main attraction, and why we have a lot of people coming to this event, is because Drop Sonic is here, because Drop Sonic is off the hook.
Day after it was the highly anticipated Vegas show. It turned out to be fun, but not a lot of people there, but we rocked out. We had a good practice. We were faced with a lot of obstacles. We didn't have good sound. We didn't know what the fuck we were doing. Didn't know where we were playing. We set up and we just played the basic rawest form, and it still sounded good.
Up until this day, we've never really even found a really good band name to fit what we do.
When the K-Rock show was coming up and we were thinking, well, it's going to be broadcasted, we need to kind of solidify and nail down a band name. As we were coming up from Las Vegas.
Adam and Rick always bring up God and stuff, and we were talking about aliens. All of a sudden it looked like there's a light that beamed straight down. It looked like God went, boom, but that's not my first thing, because we were talking about aliens and we're like, oh shit, oh shit. So we're all sticking our heads out of the windows like dogs, but it did look like it. So I said, how about building a spaceship?
I'm making a count, it's rightfully mine, and some call it luck, and some call it fate.
Everybody, even the DJ Stryker, had been hearing the band name Drop Sonic for like the last 3 or 4 weeks whenever they played in rotation for like the Brewfest. And everybody there was under the impression we were Drop Sonic. And as soon as we get there, we're building a better spaceship, and the automatic question was, is this a different band?
My name is Lightning for the world famous K-Rock. We're out here at the beautiful Santa Anita with Building a Better Spaceship, and they're killing it. Most of the people out at the infield have never heard of this band before because, of course, they're new, and they're really blowing people's socks off.
I heard this band in the background, and I really liked what I heard, so I came over to check it out. They sound like they're a really good up-and-coming band.
Building a better spaceship!
Definitely, when you hear that name, you don't confuse it with anybody else.
Our music pretty much speaks for itself.
So it might not be like a Jetson spaceship, but we're building something better.
I've been there and back before, yeah. I've been there and lived, I've been there and lived. The proof is right here on my wrist. Now this time, I'm gonna get things right. This time, no more crumbling from the inside. This time, it's my turn, my time to shine. No more sinking, I'm just climbing, knowing that this time I'll find it. This time, it's my turn, my time to shine.
Yeah, if we didn't have music, I don't know where we would all be. Honestly, we would be like somewhere crazy. I wouldn't even want to think about it.
Music is therapy for me. That's why I started doing it, not because I'm like, I'm gonna be a rock star. It's very therapeutic, and I'm telling a story that I have, right? And then all these people are now taking that story and taking what they want out of it, and it's like, boom, this is how it applies to me. And to sing them back means they're as passionate about it as I am, and that's a rush. I've never really had that effect on people before, so it's like, I'm really writing, I think, purely from the heart now. The best moment I've had ever was the last show we did. We wrote this song called Hermosa Pier. I insisted on doing it, I do that a lot, but I'm like, we're doing it, we're doing it, we're doing it. We're gonna open with it, open with it. I didn't have lyrics. Everyone's like, but we don't know the changes. We had the crowd singing back. The whole end of the song was all made up. Everyone's going, don't cut the rope. What the hell does that mean? I made that up on the spot. Now it does mean something. And we broke it down perfect. We stopped. We had the crowd singing back. It was awesome.
We're putting together, we're going to finalize the deal here at the end of this month. But we're going to basically have our own little virtual record company where Howie and Bob Hoff and myself and the band will all, be a part of.
We're going to try and do it our own way and do it a better way. Do it a smarter way.
There's pretty much nothing that's holding us back right now. We've got, great manager, Tony Soitz.
Bottom line is our music's badass, and even if we were broke, as long as we can write music, we will always have this kind of attitude right here.
Check. Check.
You can cut that camera there.
This should open up the whole lot.
You can cut it down, please. Cut it down!